Toys and Joys focuses on SDG number 4, which is quality education. Apart from the actual product, how do you think our business can achieve this SDG?
Like you said, support sustainable development goal 4, which is quality education. We can also only hire like recent grads and young people, basically the youth. So in support of quality education, our employment of them will give them the opportunity to get real world experience, which in addition we can also like form a co-op in a sense, like offer summer opportunities for especially people in still in high school, and in that way they can take those like couple months and then work in like a real world environment, get the skills, get the know-how of how the business works, like the ins and outs of a business, and they can also get experience in dealing with real world clients and all of those stuff, which can later be of very great use for them.
And
do you know like any other way that we can do that?
Yeah, I think another way that we can achieve this is by offering customers an option to round up their bill transactions to the next 10 cents, so that this will be added. This can all be added to a pool of funds, which can then be donated to charitable organizations or any NGOs. That way, you can support quality education. Secondly, how do you think achieving this SDG is going to positively impact our business and other businesses?
I think for us as a business, I think we'll be really proud. We'll be proud of having played a small role. Like even if it's small, like we played a small role in achieving the goal that we have set, which is quality education. And I think that will actually enable us to work harder towards even this goal or other goals, and be helpful in that way. Yeah, and in regards to how our achievement affects other businesses, I think when we are responsible, it gives the customers a choice in between supporting a business that's responsible or not. So when that comes into play, I think other businesses will also they'll be obligated to adopt any SDG of their choosing, right?
Yeah.
So they also have to portray themselves as being responsible business. So I think in essence, like our achievement enables, basically I guess it's going to start a reaction where other businesses will also be obligated to start one. So how do you think our achievement of the SDG, how do you think it impacts the community?
So the achievement of the SDG is going to impact positively to the community by building skills in children in the community. For example, like when we are selling the products when we are selling the toys and bicycles to the local preschools, we are developing the children's cognitive, motor, and social skills.
Okay.
So with that we are able to develop the children's skills, and this is then helping them in their future.
And when it comes to our purpose of a business, I don't think that the sole purpose of any business should just be raking profits. They have to be responsible to themselves as a business, to the community, and everyone, right?
Yeah.
So in that sense, we also should play a role in our responsibility towards the community. And how I think we're already doing that is through ethical sourcing. How we're only committed to buying materials, basically the end product from manufacturers will only use recycled material, right? So that reduces the carbon footprint, essentially. And do you know any other ways?
Yeah, since you mentioned reducing carbon footprint, that leads to another point, which is environmental sustainability, where the toy store can ensure to reduce the footprint by using energy efficient lighting, or reducing waste and packaging, and promoting recycling and other eco-friendly practices. Another way that we're also responsible is to safety and quality. The company ensures that the products that we get from the manufacturers have crossed all the quality checks, and that they are regularly checked also even when they are in the store. And also apart from that, they exceed the safety standards.
That's true. I guess even though we're getting our products from a third-party manufacturer, I think we have to take we have to be responsible and take a role in what kind of materials are used and the quality of them. I think what you're saying is correct. And I guess in addition to that, our responsibility as a business goes into the community. Our business is not just dependent on customers that walk in and out. It's not like we don't have any interactions with them.
Right.
Most of our people come into the physical store and buy a product, meaning most of our clients are from this local community. And I think us having that touch with the community enables us to maintain a stronger bond, and which in turn allows us and holds us responsible, liable.
So I think another way that we can be responsible is through sustainable packaging, where we ensure that by packaging we use biodegradable materials, and thus not including any plastics or any such materials for packing.
Yeah. So do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah. I think in addition to the 5 points that we discussed about the corporate social responsibility, it also reflects on what Alex Emmons has mentioned in his TED Talk about the importance of having corporate social responsibility, and where he specifically says that it is important, or it is our responsibility, or the business's responsibility to give back to the society and the environment, and thus creating a positive impact on the world.
Our whole point should not just be to make a profit, right? We have to be responsible to the community and have sustainable practices that help the environment, or at least not harm it. In conclusion, it's not just about making a profit. We have to have a broader purpose to be successful in the long term.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.